What's good, YouTube community? A-Fizzle here on this Monday, June 16, 2025. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. To all the dads out there, hope y'all had a great Father's Day. Me personally, I am not a dad. I don't have kids. I don't have pets. I don't have that type of responsibility at this juncture of my life. That could happen in the future, but if not, then it is what it is. I don't lose sleep over it. But I did take care of my dad on Father's Day. I got him a card, and thanks to my job, you know, they were just giving away gifts and stuff for us fellas. And I told her I was flattered, but you know, I'm not a dad, so I figured, you know, I'd give it to a man that was more deserving of it at this time frame. And I said, let me just give it to my dad. So you know, I hooked him up. He enjoyed the presents. He enjoyed the card. The card I did get on my own though, but the presents I got that from work. So I appreciate my job for doing things for me, you know, even though they don't have to do any of this stuff for us at my job. You know, the fact that they go out their way and do these things is just very appreciated. So, you know, I'm going to be forever grateful for it, and I don't take it for granted. So I do appreciate that job. Anyways, let me get y'all up to speed what's going on here at A-Fizzle Productions. First and foremost, there will be a couple of videos coming out. We got 2 drink reviews on the way. One of them's from Wild Leap in LaGrange. The other one's from Grand Philly Freeze, food truck here in the area. You know, they do like shade ice. Well, yeah, they do shade ice as well to an extent, kind of like Icy Girl, but I think theirs is more just it's slightly altered, but definitely worth it. You know, the lady who's part of it is pretty nice. So this is actually my second time trying something for them. The first time was at the Chatterhoops game back in 2021. So, and I had seen them, was it 23 or 24? It was sometime in October during football season. I had seen Philly Freeze, and that was because we also got a Philly cheesesteak truck here, Philly cheesesteak food truck here, and I tried the Philly cheesesteak, which is pretty fucking amazing. So you know, I caught up with the lady from Grand Philly Freeze because they was there as well. You know, so you know, even if you like shade ice, you know, definitely go to if you're ever in Columbus, you like shade ice, definitely go to Icy Girl, go to Grand Philly Freeze. You will not be disappointed. Definitely not be disappointed. You know, they're gonna take excellent care of you. They're gonna make sure you got what you want, and they're gonna make sure you're extremely satisfied. You know, they may tell you to follow them on social media and give them a plug. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, especially your local food trucks. Definitely give your local food trucks a plug. They deserve it because they ride around the area trying to take care of us. And plus, it's something different from the restaurants. That's why I'm appreciative of the food trucks that I see here in Columbus and even over in Phoenix City. So, you know, this is a new era thing I can get acclimated to, the whole food truck thing, you know. And there will be another food truck this Saturday. It's not really a food truck festival, but you know, the Juneteenth Jubilee is going on this Saturday. More on that in a second. Let me go ahead and talk about these drink reviews first. But yeah, one of the drink reviews is from Grand Philly Freeze. That's the one you're gonna see next after this video. I'm gonna upload this video tonight, and then I'm gonna go and work on that video tomorrow. Oh, spoiler alert! I did that on the fly because it was getting ready to rain, and I wanted to go ahead and knock that video out before the rain kicked in. And I tell y'all, the bottom fell out. The bottom fucking fell out. Thankfully, I had found some shelter downtown Columbus, so I was able to avoid getting totally drenched because some people were not so lucky in that department, you know. But thankfully, I was one of those, so that's good enough for me. But yeah, so drink review from them. It's also a drink review from the Wild Leap up in LaGrange, which ties into one of the events. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what the second drink review is from that one I have from Wild Leap. You have to wait until that video goes up. With that being said, I'm closing. I said this in either one of those 2 drink reviews. I can't remember which one though, but I say this now because there's no people around me. Y'all, I'm officially closing in on 100 drink reviews. You know, I started doing drink reviews. Now, my first ever drinking video went up in 2011. It was me trying 2 Bud Lights, but I wouldn't count that as an official drink review because I already have had Bud Light prior to me doing that video. There's also a response to a video maker. I don't know if she even does videos anymore. I don't think she does. I don't think she got a YouTube account anymore. So that's where that video came from. I feel like the first official drink review, it's either was a Starbucks video, the mocha latte. I don't know if I did a score on that one. If not, there will probably be the third one. Wait, there's a Four Loko in there too. So I had to look it over, and I'll let y'all know what was the official drink review where a score was involved. So, but nonetheless, I've done about like 80 some odd of these drink reviews throughout the 12 years. There's been a time frame when I went a couple years without a drink review, so I easily could have got 100 by now. But nonetheless, the goal is not to make 100 drink reviews. The goal is, my YouTube goal is just make videos that's, you know, speaking my truth and just showing y'all a good time, you know. And the drink reviews are never really planned. It's just like they usually spur the moment. So now, and that's what happened with these 2 drink reviews at Grand Philly Freeze and Wiley. They were definitely spur of the moment. Wasn't planned. You know, it's just like, oh, it's something new. Let me try this. And I just thought to do a drink review on it. So that's what happens with that. Also, bit my tongue. Also, I also got 2 more videos. One of them is for Wildly. They did a burger bash in LaGrange this past Saturday. I got there towards the end, so I can't really get most of the festivities. So I didn't really make it a vlog. I just made like a short clip, maybe just showing y'all around the setting, and there was a lot of band performers. So I got them as well. So other than that, nothing really spectacular about what happened there. I could have easily made it earlier, but I didn't. It took me a minute to move around. Then I dipped around the clocks before I even made it to LaGrange. So it is what it is. At least I made it before 6 o'clock. So, which was a cutoff time. So that's all that matters. And the other one was for. I'm not gonna tell you what the other one is, but you will see the other event video after you see the Icy Girl drink review. So there you have. It's gonna be the Grand Philly Freeze. Excuse me. It's gonna be their drink review. Then the video I've not talked to y'all about. Then the Wildly video showing y'all like 1 to 2 minute review showing y'all around, and then the drink review for Wildly. So it's gonna be in that order because I feel like I shot it in that order. So coming up next year at A-Fizzle Productions. It's only like 2 events right now. This Saturday, we got the Juneteenth Jubilee. I've been waiting since January for this. I hope to God the rain don't fuck this up, because late last week the rain chance for this Saturday was set at 0. Now the last time I checked the forecast, which was today, this morning before I went to work, well actually I seen this yesterday. The rain chance has moved up to 30%. So I don't know what it is at right now, but as of yesterday it was at 30%, and as of this morning it was at 30%. So I'm praying to God that this event does not get washed out. Will I be upset? Yeah. You know, if it doesn't happen, but I won't be too upset because, like I said back in February or January actually. Like I said back in January when I did that 2024 year review. I'll be prepared for all aspects, I'll prepare for the events that do happen. That way I can look forward to it, get prepared and pull up, and also be prepared for events that get canceled or postponed due to circumstances, whether it be Mother Nature or shootings, whatever. That way I won't be disappointed if they don't happen, because I know how it feels to have events canceled on me. That's why I will tell y'all, do not get y'all hopes up for these events. You can be prepared. You hear about them back in January, and they supposed to happen in June. You can get ready. You can be looking forward to it, but just don't get your hopes up guaranteed that it will happen. And also, you never know how life can turn between you finding out about the event, getting hyped up for it, and the day that's supposed to happen. Anything can happen between that time frame. So like I said, expect the unexpected. Expect for the event to happen and you go, but at the same time, be prepared for the worst, to where events get canceled a year and you won't be able to make it, or something comes up family wise and you won't be able to make it. So it won't be the end all be all. And plus with Juneteenth, it's if it don't happen this year, if it'll just say the rain stops this year, there's always next year. So it's all good. And plus next year Juneteenth is on a Friday, so that's even better. But yeah, I am looking forward to it. But I'm not getting too excited. I don't want to get too excited and cancels. Then I'll be crushed. But so I'm just looking forward to it. I'm hoping that Mother Nature cooperates and it does happen. And that's the case. I'll give y'all some footage. I'm trying to go early so I can give y'all a lot. But I am bound in the sun too. It's gonna be like 93, 94 degrees outside. So we'll see how that goes. And last but not least, 706 Day, as of right now, that's still projected to happen July 6th, which is 3 weeks from now. Yeah, 3 weeks from now. So that would be nice. It's actually going to be on the Sunday, so. And I don't really get out too tough on the Sunday, but I will definitely make the trip for this 706 Day. And last but not least, 4th of July is coming up in a couple weeks as well. Speaking of July 6th, Columbus Cleanstones, I assume they got a I assume that they're going to have a home series that weekend on 4th of July. But they're doing something for like a barbecue thing. It's gonna be like $45. You just pay $45 and you have like an all-you-can-eat buffet, which is pretty dope. I may actually take advantage of that. Here's the thing: I'm not going to purchase my ticket in advance because you never know by the nature. But probably by the end of June, when I get first of all, when I get paid again, it'll be like towards the end of June. That way I can have a clear consensus how the weather's going to react. That way, if it's worth getting the ticket or not. Because I don't really get out too tough on the 4th of July. Ever since Thunder the Hooch stopped, I've not got on the 4th of July. Or only once. That was like a couple years back. But other than that, I usually run my family on the 4th of July. So I don't, yeah. So we'll see. No, we'll see. I'll keep y'all updated as far as the Cleanstones on the 4th of July. I would like to go though, but it's not set in stone. But it's something to think about. So yeah, with that being said, you could be expecting 3 events happening. 4th of July, rewind, Juneteenth Jubilee, which is likely going to happen. Cleanstones game on 4th of July, which would be my 4th Cleanstones game. And then the 706 Day. And I also want to go to a Cleanstones road game. That could be later on in the year. I'm going to look into the schedule and I'm going to start plotting, see what game I can go to. It's either going to be Birmingham, Montgomery, maybe Chattanooga. If the Cleanstones game falls on the same weekend as Aunt Betty, we'll see. I haven't heard anything about Aunt Betty being in Chattanooga at Bud's in a while. So, and watch, I almost guarantee you, next time Aunt Betty performs at Bud's, it's going to be a weekend when I can't go. So, I'm prepared for that too. So, I'm going to catch Aunt Betty though. I will. People in Chattanooga say I need to catch them. I'm gonna work my way up to go do that, make that happen. So, other than that, I really don't have anything else for y'all. After 706 Day, I do expect the events to kind of wind down for the rest of the summer. Like I said, I stay at the family reunion, family get together. It's not a reunion anymore. It's a family get together. That's at the end of July. And I won't do any footage there. I'll try not to put my family on there. But so I say after 706 Day, as of right now, after 706 Day, don't expect too much footage coming from my regime until football season. So, and we're not that far from football season. So, it's almost time for me to get Bronco Fizzle, Gator Fizzle, Carver Fizzle, Kendrick Fizzle. Almost time for me to get that back up and running soon. So, and way things are going with the Braves, that may be happening real sooner than I thought. So, I hope the Braves get that shit together. They did win the last 2 series. They took 2 or 3 from the Brewers, 2 or 3 from the Rockies. So, hopefully they'll keep on winning. Try to get a winning momentum going before the All-Star break. Which is a month from now. So, other than that, that's all I really got for now. So, I'm going to wrap up out of here. As y'all already know, A-Fizzle Productions, fun all the time. If you're not here to have fun, it's not a channel for you. And stay away. Holla at y'all later.